They say it happened a decade ago. A quiet global phenomenon. The end of dreaming. They called it a blessing. No more waking in a cold sweat from a night terror. No more wrestling with the subconscious. The world became placid, emotionless, and they were all happy about it. But for me, it was a living hell. My name is Elias, and I am the last dreamer. At first, my dreams were normal. My job, my family, my life. But one night, everything changed. I started having nightmares, screaming, impossible nightmares of black, swirling waves and creatures with too many limbs. When I would wake, a deep sense of horror would linger, a horror I could not share because no one else could understand it. The real world felt off. People were calm, unbothered. It was as if a part of their humanity had been switched off. But I could see the truth. The things I saw in my dreams were bleeding into reality. For instance, the black, empty lake from my nightmare was just a normal lake to everyone else. I tried to tell my friend Jessica. She just smiled and shook her head. "You're still imagining things, Elias. Dreams are nothing." When I told her there is something beyond dreaming, her face went completely blank, devoid of any emotion. My dreams grew more vivid, more real. One night, I dreamed of a shattered mirror. It didn't reflect me, but a black, monstrous shadow. When I woke up the next morning, I saw that shadow, not in a mirror, but standing right beside me. I thought I was hallucinating, but it moved. It followed me, a silent, invisible presence touching everything I reached for. I struggled to hold on to my sanity. The nights were the worst. I dream of myself screaming in the middle of a city street at night, even though everyone else was walking by as if nothing was wrong. I went online, desperately searching for answers. I found mentions of something called the Great Silence, a historical event that had erased humanity's ability to dream, making them docile and peaceful. Some scholars wrote that dreams were the very essence of human imagination, and with them gone, so was all emotion. But the truth was far more sinister. My final nightmare revealed it. I dreamed of a neighborhood where the houses were full of shadows, sucking the life out of everyone inside. I woke up and looked outside. Everything seemed normal. My neighbor was eating breakfast, but the images from my dream were burned into my mind. The things I saw, I knew they were real. That night, my nightmares became a battle. The shadows from my dream came for me. They tried to strip me of my ability to dream, to consume my imagination. I fought back with every ounce of strength I had, but they were too many. In the end, my nightmares killed me. I woke up from my sleep and found myself standing in front of a mirror. I was terrified, but my face was emotionless. I no longer dreamed. The Great Silence had won. I was one of them now. I looked at my reflection, and I saw myself smiling. The shadows had finally entered my mind and were consuming my last vestiges of memory, my last spark of humanity. I was now as docile as everyone else. I am at peace now. I don't dream, I don't feel, but sometimes I get a glimpse of something that feels wrong, like the world I'm in is not real. It's an empty world with no essence. I feel like I'm searching for something, but I don't know what it is. I can't forget the images from my dreams, the shadows that consumed us. I might be the only one who remembers what happened, but soon I'll forget too. I will become nothing more than a lost traveler in a mindless universe. Is that a blessing or a curse?